There's the recording. Also, that is incredibly loud. Turn it down for a bit. I'll turn it back up once it actually starts. But hello, everybody. Horfade here. Welcome to the Pokémon Presents, February 27th, 2025. I don't know what to expect from this other than Pokémon Legends ZA news. That's literally all I'm expecting. Maybe we'll get more information on Pokemon spin-offs. Maybe Pokemon spin-offs would be something, but Pokemon Legends ZA is all I'm expecting here. It'd be really crazy if they did a Pokemon Conquest remake. That would be crazy. Which I haven't even played Pokemon Conquest, but I know it exists. Alright, now I'm going to turn it back up. Now that's done. Is this going to be a Pokemon TV thing? Also, I don't know why it's... Sorry. Whoops. There we go.
Hello, everyone.
Also, I have new glasses.
From the Pokémon
in case you
Company.
noticed.
Today, February 27, is Pokémon Day. This is the date the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokémon series.
And for as buggy as they are, they're
It's
still
been
good.
29 years since
still
the
think they're
birth of
good games.
Pokémon, and we've reached this milestone through the support of all you trainers around the world. Thanks to all of you, it's now possible to enjoy Pokémon each day in a variety of ways. We hope to keep bringing you new experiences to brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokémon.
Are they going to be good experiences? Because as much as I like
In
Scarlet
today's
Violet, it was not
broadcast,
good
we'll be sharing
presentation-wise.
all the latest news about Pokémon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy the presentation.
What do we got? Any award nominated?
It's the Netflix series
Oh,
Pokémon
this!
Concierge.
Right,
Taking
this.
place at the Pokémon Resort on a tropical island, the story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokémon guests.
I don't know what a
Its
concierge
charm
is.
lies in the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop-motion animation. And new episodes of Pokémon Concierge are in production. They are slated for release in September 2025. What sort of Pokémon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests next? Take a first look at a few of the Pokémon they will meet in this motion test footage. Just look at the personality and how they move.
Yeah, stop motion is good.
But there's
this is
more.
like good stop motion.
For a limited time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's
I
official
noticed
YouTube
that.
channel for free. Please take this chance
I
to watch
noticed
them
that
if you haven't been
in
able
my,
to tune into
feed.
Pokemon Concierge yet. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Spin-offs? It feels like a while since they've done spin-offs. That'd be great.
In Pokemon Go,
Nope.
Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will
Pokemon Go
take
is a
place on
spin-off,
March
but-
1st and March 2nd. This
I don't
event
play
can be
Pokemon
enjoyed
Go.
at no cost from anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go is available. During the event, the legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in raid battles and elsewhere. Also, trainers will soon have a chance to encounter Victini and Shiny Meloetta. We'll also share promo codes for everyone to enjoy. We hope you're looking forward to the new Season 2.
Still getting a bit used to my glasses. Simulated game footage. Oh my god, now don't make a Ruby Alpha Sapphire again. Actually, that's a good question. Why are we seeing Kyogre and Groudon here in Rayquaza? I have a question. Oh, is this Pokemon Master ZX?
Let's give it all!
Yeah, okay.
Pokemon Masters!
I was worried for a second. Pokemon Cafe. They always do a little Pokemon Cafe update on every single one of these. It's always like early in the presents. And then they'll probably get to, it says Pokemon Sleep down there. sleep, and then they'll probably say something about that, they'll probably do a little update on that Pokemon, that one Pokemon game. Oh god, what's the genre? It's like Pokemon the League of Legends. I don't know what the genre's called. Is it a MOBA? Is that what the genre's called? I don't even remember. Pokemon Unite's the name of the game. Hey look, I fucking called it! It's almost like Pokémon Presents has been doing the same shit at the beginning of every single one of its presents for the past, like, I don't know, 3-4 presents that I've caught on to how they start their presents and how they do them. Like, I'm caught on to how they do these at this point.
Remote Stadium will be returning to ranked matches. Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of battle is also arriving, called First to 500. In it, a new feature
and on the one hand, I get it, these are mobile games, and
when you score a
mobile
certain
games
number
are very
of points.
popular
Plus,
in Japan.
Look forward to an updated map
in Japan,
with
this
updated
is
wild
like,
Pokemon.
you know,
the win
probably
condition
a
is
bigger
simple:
thing, but
be
like,
the first
yeah.
to score 500 points.
Forgot that was on Switch. Oh, the Pokemon trading card game, mobile game, yeah. I am not into Pokemon trading cards because, that shit is, apparently, like, always gets sold out, or, like, scalpers get it, whatnot. It's like, I don't know, it's some crazy stuff. It's like, I'm not gonna get involved in that. More Pokemon trading card game. I'm sorry, are we in that one area from Kingdom Hearts 3 where everyone's standing on the fucking rocks? That doesn't look like first. That's what I thought of when I saw all the rocks standing up. We know Mega Evolution is coming! We know it's gonna be a recurring thing in Legends CA. I'm personally not a big fan of Mega Evolutions. They cause problems with the balance of the game.
Next, allow me to share some news about
Not
the Pokemon video
great
game
about.
series.
I'm not a fan of most of their designs except for like
In the
Mega
Pokemon
Axle.
Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway. Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come. A mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events. And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future. We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. Next, please have a look at this video.
Spin-off game? Please be a spin-off game. Like I want Pokemon to do spin-off games. Game Boy, yep, trading cables, yep. Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Pokemon Battle Revolution. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm seeing it. Champions. Now in development for Nintendo Switch and iOS. Didn't really show much with that. Don't know, like, that didn't really show much with that. Is that another stadium type game?
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokémon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokémon battles you know and love from core
So
Pokémon
like
games.
the Pokemon Stadium games.
Pokémon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before. Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokémon Works. And Pokémon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices
That's
too.
a little concerning.
You'll be able to choose
Like,
how you want to play based on
not that
where you
mobile
are.
games are bad or anything, it's just
What's more, you can also
concerning
connect with Pokémon
when you
Home.
have a game that's
Thanks to this
also designed
connectivity,
for
you
mobile,
won't be limited
which
to
means
using
it's got
Pokémon you can partner up with in
limitations.
Pokémon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokémon
There's
who
a
joined you
worry
on your
about that.
adventures in previous Pokémon games. We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokémon trainers from all corners of the world. Stay tuned for future announcements regarding the launch date of Pokémon Champions. Next, we'd like to share some information about the languages Pokémon series games will be available in. Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México. Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica de The Pokémon Company International. El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions estará disponible en español latinoamericano desde el día de su lanzamiento. De igual forma, además de los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir, Leyendas Pokémon ZA tendrá también la opción de jugarse en español latinoamericano. Esto significa que de aquí en adelante habrá 10 idiomas disponibles para jugar. Finalmente, como ya anunciamos con anterioridad, las futuras expansiones del famoso juego de cartas coleccionables de Pokémon estarán también disponibles en español de Latinoamérica. Localizar productos como Leyendas Pokémon ZA al español latinoamericano permitirá que millones de nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y se conecten con otros jugadores de formas nunca antes vistas. Como parte de The Pokémon Company Group, este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra misión de unir al mundo a través de Pokémon. Saber que los fans disfrutan aún más de jugar Pokémon en su idioma local nos permite explorar nuevas formas para deleitar a los jugadores de diferentes regiones y mercados como Latinoamérica. Este es un momento increíble para ser fan de Pokémon, sin importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
Finally, here's the latest
Finally?
update on Pokémon Legends ZA.
As in, this is the last thing. Like, I mean, it's Cal's alright. Oh, these stars! Chicory, Toadal, and Tepid. Wow, 2 of them from Generation 2 and 1 of them from Generation 5. That's surprising. I expect that each of them to be from different generations, huh? My evolutions, of course. I don't think those are any new with my evolutions. Although I hope some Generation 6 Pokemon get my evolutions, but feels weird for Mega Evolutions to be introduced and then none of the Generation 6 Pokemon get Mega Evolutions.
Pokémon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokémon series. The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokémon truly share. After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokémon, one of which will
Two
become
of them
your
are
first
both
partner.
from Generation 2.
Chikorita,
Like, it's
Tepig,
surprisingly unbalanced.
and Totodile.
I expected each of them to be from a different
You'll
generation.
choose one of these Pokémon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and its
If
inhabitants.
they've got new...
Here are some of the
Evolution
colorful characters you'll encounter.
variants, like the original
When you arrive in
starters from,
Lumiose, you'll meet a new
Legends
friend
Arceus,
and
that would
ally,
be good.
either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer. To help people and Pokémon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokémon habitats where they can thrive.
Does that mean we're only going to be stuck in Lumiose City and no exploring the rest
To
of
catch one of
Kalos?
these wild Pokémon, aim carefully, then throw a
I'm
Pokéball.
wondering about that.
If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokémon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
Also, I wouldn't expect crazy animations from this type of battling and capturing
This game
style.
offers a style of Pokémon battling not seen in previous titles.
Okay.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
Oh!
So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
That's interesting. Okay, that is interesting.
Lead your partner Pokémon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
That's gonna take some getting
Swap
used to.
Pokémon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokémon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Which I've already explained that I'm not a fan of.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape.
At least Mega Axel still looks
It'll
cool.
unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
In other words, it's still broken. And completely
As
unbalanced.
Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you. Pokemon Legends ZA. Coming late
I
2025.
figured it'd be this year and I figured it'd be late, so thank you for being late.
Pokémon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin. That concludes our announcements for today.
That is unfortunately what I
Thank you
figured.
very much for watching.
Okay. Let's talk about this. So we knew going into this there would be Legends ZA news. That was expected, right? And as I said, it's like, and I said at the beginning, they always do like the Pokemon Go, Cafe, Unite stuff, like all at the beginning. They have done that for like Pokemon Presents for a while, right? They've done this kind of stuff for a while. We kind of understand how they go through it, right? And there was Pokemon Champions announcement, but they didn't really show much of it. And the fact that it's also going to be on mobile is a little bit concerning about its quality. Pokemon Presents, I feel like wasn't necessary. I feel like they did it just because it's Pokemon Day, so they did a Pokemon Presents, but it felt like all this didn't need to really be here in a present, especially at 8 in the morning. And an issue I'm realizing and having with Pokemon now is I'm realizing there's not that many spin-offs nowadays. You barely get one. I think the last one was either new Pokemon Snap or the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remakes. We don't really get Pokemon spin-offs anymore that aren't just mobile games like Cafe or Go or Unite. Like, I want Pokemon spin-offs again. I want more Pokemon Snap, more Mystery Dungeon, more Pokemon Conquest. I would say Pokemon Ranger, but that was so tied to the DS Stylus, I don't know how they would be able to do that. But they really should have more Pokemon spin-off games. And it just feels like... It feels like it's just these main games, like Legends ZA and whatever Generation 10 will be next year, or, well, actually, hopefully not next year. I actually hope it's 2027. But I feel like it's just these games that are just, it's just the one, like, mainline game that's kind of carrying the game series at this point. And I feel like there's not anything super interesting else happening. Like, yes, there's the anime going. I think the manga's still going. But other than that, Pokemon feels very dead in the water. It feels like it's just there with its just its main game, the mobile games, and the anime and manga. It doesn't feel like it has that sort of variety and life that it needs. It needs more spin-off games, and the mainline games, of course, need their time to be made. We don't want... the presentation should be good. As much as I liked Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it had an awful presentation. Like, it looked awful in some places. The glitches obviously made the presentation worse. The battle animations, while I understand the sort of, some of the animation things, like how Legends Arceus did it, I get it, that's fine for those type of battles, but when you're, like, in, like, battles against trainers and gyms and whatnot, it's like, I don't know. Like, Pokemon's sort of this... I already know what's going to happen when I go on Twitter. People are going to be like, wow, that sucked. That was disappointing. I was like, yeah, we just knew, like, I know what Twitter's going to be like. Twitter and Blue Sky. I know what they're going to be like, what they're going to say about Pokemon Presents. I know what people are going to say about this Presents. And I'm going to agree with them. Because, yeah, this is a series that feels like... I feel like at this point, the Pokemon series doesn't really have a lot of life in it anymore. It feels like it's there just because it makes a lot of money, and it feels very just corporate. It feels very corporate and lifeless, even looking at that Pokemon Legends ZA thing, as I said there, I was questioning, wait, are we only going to explore Lumio City? Because Lumio City is big, yes, but there were other areas in Kalos, so it would have been interesting to run around in. I hope it's not just Lumio City. But yeah, I just feel like Pokemon doesn't have that same energy and excitement and life anymore in its series, and I don't know if that's just because I don't know if that's because if corporate powers are a little too involved, or if the directors making the games and whatnot just don't have any interest anymore and are just doing it because profit. I don't know how it is. It doesn't feel... it doesn't feel like good. It feels like the last time Pokemon, there's obviously people working on these games that clearly do like what they're doing, clearly do have a lot of love and energy into them. I said I do like Scarlet and Violet. I think Scarlet and Violet are good games, despite their many issues, because it's clear that the people working on it did put a lot of love and care into the aspects of that game. But, you know, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like once they went from 2D games to 3D games, it feels like there was a big sort of drop in passion for this series. I do feel like it's not as passionate anymore as it used to be, along the many other struggles that this series goes through. But yeah, I don't know. I would say this wasn't necessary to watch, but I don't know, maybe you'll get something out of me talking about the state of Pokemon. Because I feel like this Pokemon Presents is a good encapsulation of Pokemon nowadays, and it's unfortunate that it just feels lifeless and soulless. Anyways, that'll be it for now. Next video will be more Fire Emblem. But yeah. See you guys then. Hope you have a good day.